Hey, my name's May, and today I am going to be eating like a child for 24 hours. I just had this idea when I went in the grocery store, and I was thinking about like all the stuff that I wanted to try when I was a kid, and I was like, well, I can do that now. I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Kids food only. I don't know why I'm shaking 3 in your face, but kids food only. The first thing that I have is toaster strudel. I have always wanted to try toaster strudels. I've never had one, never. So I thought, hey, why not? And I got the apple pie ones. I'm gonna be going by serving sizes. So the serving size for these, it says that if you get 2 pastries and then add the icing on top, that's a serving. So I'm gonna do that. And then I do have snacks. So if I get hungry, then I have some snacks that I can fall back on. I mean, I probably will because this is kids' food, but well, I don't know. I might be surprised. Like the portion sizes might be surprisingly filling. Who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna pop these open. And oh, they're all together. Oh, and then here's the icing. Wait, how many icing packets do I need? Is it 2? Because there's 6 icing packets and there's 6 toaster strudels. So if I do the math, that's 1 each, right? I think so. Sorry, it's really early. It's like 5:30 a.m. Well, it's almost 6 a.m. now, actually. But I got up at like 5. Anyway, that's not related. Icing and toaster strudel. So I guess it's 1 packet of icing per toaster strudel. So I'm gonna put these in the toaster. Please pardon the state of my toaster. They're so cute. Okay, I'm putting them in the toaster. Wait, I do toast them, right? I always assume that you put them in the toaster because they're called a toaster strudel, but maybe I should do something else? Okay, no, yeah, you put them in the toaster. These look pretty. They're hot. Yeah, I think they're done. I am pretty sure that they're done. They're very hot. Ow, ow. I did it. There's my plate of toaster strudel, and then here's my icing. There is one more thing to this. It wouldn't be complete without a drink. Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid is the drink of choice, the blue raspberry lemonade. So I'm going to make that up and then sip on it throughout the day. I am thoroughly impressed at how Kool-Aid has 0 calories. Oh, you add sugar, and that's what makes it sweet. Okay, so this is kind of lying to you because it says that it has 0 calories, but then it says add sugar, 2 quarts. Add sugar and it makes 2 quarts. So I'm like, well, when you add sugar, it's not 0 calories anymore. But anyway, I need to get a pitcher. Do I have a pitcher? Did I think this through? I have something. Yeah, I have this. Is this water bottle that the lid broke off of, and it's supposed to be a travel bottle and it's glass, but I'm not able to actually travel with it because it doesn't have anything to stop liquid from just spilling out whenever. So, lovely microphone, isn't it? I love the sound that this makes. I'm getting distracted. How do you make Kool-Aid? Let's read the instructions. Okay, it says to put this in the container, add a cup of sugar or whatever sweetener you want, and then add cold water until it's 2 quarts and then stir to dissolve. Also, don't store it in a metal container. I wonder why that is. If you know why I can't store Kool-Aid in a metal container, please leave that in the comments below because I am thoroughly curious. Okay, I'm gonna pour the packet in here. That's very blue. I'm gonna put in my cup of sugar. Well, I don't really want to put in a cup of sugar, but I have to follow the rules. I feel like that's too much sugar, but it is Kool-Aid. The sugar is the cool part. Yeah, this really feels like too much sugar. I'm gonna leave it there, to be honest. They said a cup, but I'm concerned. I don't want the sugar to not dissolve and waste it. And then put in 2 quarts of water. I think this whole thing is 2 quarts, right? It's 64 ounces. 2 quarts is half a gallon, ain't it? Or is that, wait, I don't know. I'm just gonna fill it up. It's whatever. I'm trying my best. Ugh. There we go. That looks like enough liquid, probably. And then I'm gonna get my special stirrer. She's stirring. And stir it all together, make it very blue. My favorite Kool-Aid is the blue flavor. And make sure I get everything at the bottom. Maybe I should have put the water in before I put in the powder so that it would dissolve better. Okay, that looks very blue. And it is not translucent. Oh yeah! I got my toaster strudels, and I got the icing, and oh no, how do I break this apart? Okay, there we go. So that's one, and I'll make a cool design on it like I saw in commercials. I don't have enough icing to make the design up. That's good enough. But I am an artist. Why must you limit my art? That's just not fair. I ripped it the wrong way. Okay, this one's just gonna be abstract. One is artistic and beautiful, the other one is a glob. It tastes like a donut. And then the middle, it's sort of like an apple jelly. Got my Kool-Aid. That's good. I did not grow up on Kool-Aid, but I also don't see myself like continuously buying it. But this is pretty good. So I don't know. Like, and also it is convenient that you can adjust how much sugar you want to put in it yourself. Because I feel like the amount of sugar I put in was perfect. Because if I put in more sugar, then it would have been way too sweet for me. Especially because this is super sweet. So I'm gonna finish the rest off camera. But overall, what do I think? I think that it's sweet. It reminds me of a donut. The jelly on the inside, it's more of a jelly. It's not really a jam. So I question how much actual like fruit content is in here to like hypothetically make this healthier for a breakfast. Like it's just straight up like sugar. I like it though. I like this, and I think like this would be a nice dessert. It's kind of like like having pancakes for breakfast. I feel like, you know, it's a sometimes thing. And then for the Kool-Aid, I love it, especially when I put in like, I think I put in half the sugar they asked for me to put in, and that was perfect. And then, you know, when you get closer to the bottom of the jar, then it gets sweeter. So it'll probably be even sweeter once I get there. So I'm gonna be really glad that I only put in like half a cup of sugar instead of a full cup. They're not as flaky as I thought they would be. They're more doughy, but a little crispy. I mean, it could also be that because they're not like straight out of the toaster, that's doing something. But still, I only let it wait for like not even 5 minutes. So I feel like it should have been the same. But anyway, that's my opinion on this one. I will see you at snack time. So at the moment, regarding the kids' food breakfast, I am feeling, I don't know, not great. My tummy does not like the toaster strudel, I think. So I don't know, maybe it's just I didn't eat enough or something. I don't know. My tummy hurt. I don't like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my little snacky. It's been like 2 hours. I feel like it's too soon to be eating a snacky. I'm not really sure what else to do because the way my tummy hurt, it feel like it means that it's like not full enough, I guess. I don't know. And also I just took my meds, and my meds do need to be on a like, I need to eat a certain amount of food. So I'm gonna get a snacky. So one of the snacks I got are these Uncrustables, and the lady at the store recommended that I like put them in the toaster, and they had them in the freezer. So I think I'm gonna try that, and hopefully it's good. The second snacky I got were these goldfish. I got these like crispy ones, but I don't know. I think goldfish is kind of a staple for a lot of people's childhood. So I'm gonna be trying some of these because I've never tried the little crispy ones before. Ooh. They smell good. And they're big. See, these are big. Yeah, I love these. I will be munching on them significantly. So here is my lunch, and I got a Lunchables. I guess before I get into the lunch though, I want to talk about how I've been feeling so far. Not great, because it's not only that I'm just eating kids food, but I'm also eating like highly processed kids food all day, and there's literally no fruit or vegetables just about in this. So I've been feeling very, very bleh right now. I do like Kool-Aid though now, so I might actually get a couple packets of Kool-Aid and use stevia instead of sugar. But I also feel like I'm starting to get a headache. So yeah, But anyway, I have my Lunchables, and we'll just see how I feel for the rest of the day. I have my Lunchables. I got some Gushers because I've had Gushers before. I haven't had the tropical flavor before, but they are all tasty and they're squishy, and I like squishy snacks. So I'm gonna open this up because I don't think I ever had a Lunchable before. This is like a full-size Lunchable. I think I might have had like the knockoff, like tiny Lunchable before with the crackers and the ham, but I've never had the pizza one before. So I thought, why not? It has this tray and it has a Capri Sun, which I already have my drink of choice. So I feel like I'm gonna put the Capri Sun away for now. Or should I? Should I save the Kool-Aid for later and have the Capri Sun now? I'll do that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for like the day so far, my tummy's been like oddly rumbly today. I think my stomach can tell that I'm eating very differently today. Yeah, I think this was my favorite flavor of Capri Sun too. It's the Pacific Cooler flavor. Don't know why it's called that. I'm gonna take the lid off. I have three pizza bases, and then I have an airhead. I don't like airheads, so I'm just gonna put this to the side. My first one, and then I have pizza sauce, and then I can sprinkle cheese on top. And I broke it. Okay, I broke it. Well, good enough, right? Sauce. I'll probably put too much sauce on it, but I'll try not to. And then, wait, I have a good idea. So I'll put enough sauce for 2, and then I'll mash the 2 together because I don't have anything to spread it with. Like, it didn't come with the pizzas. So I'm gonna, like a sandwich, like an Oreo cookie. And then, I have 2 now. 2. So now I have my pizza, and then I'll put some cheese on top and some cheddar. I hope this is cheddar. I think it'll be cheddar. I don't know. I don't like American cheese. So I'm just gonna hope that this is mozzarella and cheddar. And take a bite. Definitely not like pizza. The cheese is not bad. I don't know. The sauce is really sugary. Mozzarella. It's mozzarella cheese. And what's the other cheese? Won't you tell me? Oh no, I'm breaking things. Tell me what it is. It's fine. Nope. Yeah, the sauce is too sweet, and there's something, I don't know, there's something happening between the dough and the sauce that is just really unpleasant. So no, like I don't want it. Yeah, I'm gonna give the rest to my husband, to be honest. This is a definite no. So if you're living life out there and you want to try getting a Lunchable with the pizza kind, just save yourself the trouble. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I can go ahead and prepare these mini pizzas for him at least. I have to make sure that the sauce is evenly distributed, even though it's gross. But, you know, presentation is also part of culinary endeavors and whatnot. I'd love to see like Gordon Ramsay's response to eating a Lunchable, to eating this specific Lunchable too. I think he'd probably say something like, do you feed this to a pig? Or something like that. Is your restaurant clientele actual pigs? Because that is the only creature that this is suitable for. Well then, what am I going to have for lunch since I'm not going to eat this? Well, I do have my Gushers. I do have the Capri Sun. I'll try the Gushers. I like these. They're all right. And I think for my lunch, instead of the Lunchables, I'm probably just gonna have another snack. I'm gonna have another Uncrustable. And yeah, and I'll probably have these Gushers and this Capri Sun. I'm not going to respect the pouch. What I'm kind of realizing, through the process of this, which it might not be, you know, correlation equaling causation, but I'm like, I feel kind of bleh eating all this kids food all day. And I'm like, how do actual kids feel if they eat this, like for every meal, every day? Like, does that mean that maybe like this kids food that's like hyper processed and marketed to kids, like probably they shouldn't be eating it either, especially because they're in such a formative, you know, part of their lifespan? The quality of the food that they receive is essential in forming the health that they'll retain once they're an adult, right? So this just makes me think maybe kids food isn't really meant for anybody. Or maybe it's like a sometimes food, you know? It's not like meant to be, this is what you eat every day because you're a kid. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of observing based on how I'm feeling. Because I feel like this is an interesting experiment. And I don't want to just break it by like eating something else that I know is not kids food, because I kind of want to see the result at dinner, like how I feel by dinner. Because I mean, the other thing could be that I'm just not eating enough because it's like kid-sized portions. I don't know. Hello. So this is the last meal I'm going to be trying for today. It's a kid cuisine with chicken nuggies and fries and a brownie and corn. And I always would think these were so cute. I can't believe they yassified the penguin though. Like, I remember it was a 2D penguin and he was cool. He had a skateboard and jump. But this one plays soccer. So unless I'm remembering wrong, but it doesn't matter. A penguin playing one sport is a penguin playing all the sports, I guess. A penguin playing basketball would be wild. They can't fly. They're not tall. How would they accomplish that? But anyway, this is me. I'm going to ignore that tangent that I just went on. It's one serving is the whole container. So I'm going to put that in the microwave, I guess. Yeah, it's a microwavable meal. So I put it in the microwave. Is the thing still blue? I remember seeing that the trays were blue for these. So, and then I need to remove some stuff also. The tray isn't blue! I'm dying. I'm so sad. Well, there's corn. That's okay, I guess. So wait, what do I do? It says it wants me to remove this part. There should be a sprinkly packet in here. Here's the sprinkles. They look like Dippin' Dots. But here's the sprinkles. I microwave it for 3.5 to 4 minutes. And then I let it wait. And then I put sprinkles on the cake. Okay. That seems simple. So now I will wait for my meal that I probably should not be eating because I think I'm allergic to some of the things in here. But when I say allergies, I mean like I get headaches and congestion and stuff. It's not really like anaphylaxis. The allergy part of it is more like a suggestion. Like, it might not terminate my life force, but it's pretty uncomfortable when I just deal with it. If I have too much of it, I try not to have too much of things that have my allergies in it. This looks like it does have some in there, but it's in the less than 2% part of it. So when it says like, because sometimes they're like, contains less than 2% of cornstarch. Like, if it's in that area, usually it doesn't trigger my allergy. But then when it's higher up on the ingredients list, then it will. Oh, I get it. It was like a batter so that when you put it in the microwave, then it turns into a brownie. I was wondering why it looks so liquidy. I'm going to dig into my corn because that looks good. And it's like the first vegetable I've been able to have all day. And I feel like my body is like aching for a vegetable. Yeah, the chicken tenders are good. I think I still prefer Wendy's. Now these fries, now I have to have crispy fries. My fries have to be crispy. These are not crispy. They're basically like mashed potato that's in a shape. Has to be crispy. I mean, I know it's supposed to be for kids, and you know, so they're assuming that kids standards for food are not so elevated as my refined adult palate. But I think it's even more important that kids get good food because they're growing and their body is taking whatever nutrients are available to them to make the best form possible. And if they're getting bad nutrients, then, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to say that if bad food make not healthy, something like that. Which I don't think this is bad. I just think it's a every once in a while kind of thing. Like, I feel like the quality of these meals are not significant enough in nutritional value to, you know, ideally if you can avoid only feeding your child this, I'd say please do that. Please do not only feed your child the stuff that's marketed towards children, because it made my tummy hurt. That's the reason I have. There's probably better reasons for it, but I think this is enough for me. What is this? A piece of corn husk. Well, I will try the brownie now with the sprinkles. The brownie is good, not too sweet. So I'd say for this whole thing, like, I mean, it's a decent deal. Like if you want like a special treat for your kid. But again, like I said, I don't think I'd recommend like feeding them this every day, just because it's like, I don't know, it's really heavy. It's really heavy on your stomach. Like I really like the chicken nuggets. The fries are not crispy and they're barely fries at all, really. And then there's corn, which is like my 7th favorite vegetable. So not the worst. And then the brownie is okay. Somehow the little chicken nuggies, they managed to retain a teeny bit of crisp though. So that's what's saving this. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this challenge. Was it a challenge? I will legitimately say it kind of was a challenge, because like I only ate these kids' foods for the whole day and I was starting to really feel like bleh, and like I really wanted, like my body was begging for a fruit. It was begging for some kind of vegetable. It was begging for actual protein, which might have something to do with this headache I'm starting to get because I've had minimal protein today, because I've only been eating kids' food, and the kids' food I had did not have protein. So who knows? But I'd appreciate it so much if you would drop a comment below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because your support helps this channel grow, and you know, it lets the algorithm know that people actually like to see my content, and I am hopeful that this content will grow. I am currently working on getting my watch hours up so that I have enough watch hours to get monetized. We'll see how that works out, because YouTube's kind of weird with their monetization policies. They're like, you need at least 4,000 watch hours to have your content be eligible to be monetized. You have to get that many hours within a certain amount of time. Like you have to do it within a year or something. So, you know, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I'd so appreciate it if you'd leave a comment below. You could leave a little heart emoji or something, but that helps get the channel out there to other people as well. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!